Hello everybody, this is Kiyoshi here and welcome back to another video. In this video, I will be reviewing the SEGA Demon Slayer Chokonose Tsuyuri Kanawo figure. This figure was just released in Japan on May 29th, 2021. So without further ado, let's get started. We'll start the review on the packaging first. It's the very standard SEGA packaging, just like the previous releases. With Kanawo in the center, purple, orange, and a little bit blue on the side. A very nice packaging, and here's a better look of Kanawo. I like this facial expression a lot. And here's the back. This figure costs about, I've seen people getting the figure for as low as $15. You know, you cannot get these figures by itself. You have to go to one of the UFO cash machine. I'm not sure what's called in English, but those claw machines, there we go. The claw machines, and then if you're lucky, I've seen people getting this figure for as low as $15, and but on average people can get it maybe around $15-20. And you can also buy these figures off the people who won these figures from those claw machines. Currently the market in Japan is about $20. It's a little bit cheaper than the usual SEGA Chokonose series for a couple reasons. First reason, Kanawo is not the most popular figure they've released, so that kind of made the price a little bit cheaper. Second reason is on the same day as this figure was released, they also released a Ichiban Kuji Demon Slayer sets, those prize figures on the same day. So a lot of people are actually putting all their money onto that. That also made this figure a little bit cheaper, which is good for the people like me who wants to collect them anyway. Yep, here's another look of this figure. So yeah, I think you can get this figure for $15-20. I wouldn't recommend you buying way overpriced. For the overseas, I think this figure may be around $25-30. I think that's a reasonable price. But like I said, this figure will be widely available, I assume. Because like I said, a lot of people are actually putting their money on the Ichiban Kuji. So this figure is actually not going to be as quickly run out, or as the other figure they've released. This is the fourth Chokonose series they've released for Demon Slayer by SEGA. The first one being Tanjiro, second one being Zenitsu, and third one being Inosuke. I find it a little bit strange that instead of releasing Netsuko as the fourth figure, they decided to release Kanawo. Not that I don't like Kanawo, but I just thought Netsuko would be coming up a lot sooner. I don't know what's going on. And also, as of today, like as I'm filming this video, SEGA has not announced the official release day of Netsuko. We all know maybe 2021 or maybe early 2022. That's going to be the release day. Although they already announced the release day for Rengoku-san or Tomioka and a few other characters from the second wave. So that's kind of strange, but I really want to collect that Netsuko figure to complete my, the four main characters being Tanjiro, Zenitsu, Netsuko, and Inosuke. But like I said, I do like Kanao. Kanao, I mean, not trying to spoil anything if you don't know, but Kanao eventually it's going to be the girlfriend or wife of Tanjiro. So having her, I think, is a must for having this family reunion kind of thing. The other gripe I have about this figure is they did not come with any base stand. I mean, not base stand, but the base. Because Chokonose series, they basically sit down. These figures are sitting in a sitting down pose. Without a base, you really cannot really display this figure properly. And I thought they're gonna come with all the future releases, the base, or the stand. Not the stand, but the base. Unfortunately, did not come with the Kanawo. But I think the next one, it will come with a base. I'm not so sure, but definitely when it comes out, I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna share with you guys whether it came with or without the base. But anyhow, here's the Kanao. First hand impression, I love this figure. It's more lightweight than the other three figures. I think it's because it's more skinny, this character. But I think the details are really good, especially the facial expression. I really like the Kanawa facial expression. I think it resembles just exactly like the character from the anime. A little bit shy acting from the outside, but very tough from the inside. A little bit insecure, a little bit not connecting with the world. If you know her backstory, you know why she is like that. But at the same time, she's very strong, very tough, very caring, and a very loving person. She's not my most favorite character, I must be honest, and also she's not a lot of people's most favorite characters, especially if you have not seen the anime, the manga. If you've only watched the anime, this figure probably this character, you probably don't know too much about it yet. But trust me, it's worth waiting for. This character gonna make some very badass move in the later series of the entire Demon Slayer series. And like I mentioned, eventually she will become the wife to Tanjiro. So it's kind of like a family thing that I think this figure is a must to collect. And in terms of paint apps, it's a very standard paint apps. I do not see any problems with this figure. It's purplish blue, but mainly purple dress with a lot of white on the coat and the shoes, and there's no paint splash or any issues. I think the details, the shoes or the boots, it's very amazing. I like it a lot. There's no paint problems at all. And for the white coat, I think it came out really nicely as well. As you know, a lot of white, it's a very difficult color to massively produce by a lot of the toy companies. You know, a lot of times somehow it will come out wrong, even though you thought it's the most organic color to plastic perhaps, but a lot of times white does not come out right. You know, but for this figure, I do not have any gripe or problem with how the color came out. There's no color splash or anything. This little knot, I want to mention it. It's very fragile. As you can see, it's very thin and fragile. So I don't recommend you guys to play too much with it. It might break. So that's one thing to watch out for. The hair looks okay. And here's the little knots, the butterfly knot. It came out really nice as well. There's no paint issues at all. And she's holding a bamboo with a butterfly on it. I do hope, I wish they painted the butterfly maybe pink or use a different type of plastic, maybe those translucent or translucent plastic. Perhaps the effect will come out better. However, you know, I still think this is a very nice pose. You know, it's very different from the other three they've released so far. It's very unique, you know. She's holding a bamboo. It's like how I can imagine this is the thing Kanawo would do, you know, kind of lay back, sitting there quietly, and then just thinking about things, having a smile on her face. On the same time, she's thinking something more. She's hesitant about expressing her real feelings. Kind of, you know, I think it makes sense. And let's share the bottom. The bottom, nothing much going on. And this time, the prints, like the SEGA print made in China logos, are on the white piece, which is really cool. The previous figures are all on the bottom. They printed on the bottom, but this time they printed on this little coat, the cape, which I think it's great. That does not affect the figure too much. I mean, not that people are going to look at from the bottom, but I still think this is a better way of putting the logos. And this is how she looked when she sits down. And this is the stand is, like I said, does not came with this whole figure. It's one of my action figures. Here's how it looks from one of the side. Here's how she looked from the back. The back looks really nice. And here's from the other side. Again, here's the front. I think this is a very nice figure. I would give it a 9 out of 10. Improvements, I really don't think there's any improvements they can make. Maybe make it a little bit heavier. I find it a little lightweight, so when you put it on a stand, if it's too high, I feel it's a little bit dangerous. It might fall over because how lightweight it is. So if it's more heavier towards the lower half, maybe they make it more weight here around this area. Maybe it will have a better security sitting down. Yeah, I just feel it's a little bit lightweight, but that doesn't defeat, that doesn't make this figure anything less worthy or bad. I will still give it a 9 out of 10, you know, for everything. I think, for me, the most important thing is the likeness to the character. and this is exactly how I would imagine Kanawo to be. So I do highly recommend everyone to pick up this figure from the Demon Slayer Chokonose series. And if you can maybe weigh a little bit, you know, I think the price will be pretty stable for this one, around $20. If you're overseas, I would say, you know, maybe around $25, $30. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Here's my review of the Kanawo figure, and I hope you guys like this video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye.